Okay, owning versus renting. I'm talking about houses. I have owned a house one time in my life. I no longer own that house. I owned it with my sister for a few years. Then, when I got in a relationship and moved out, she kept it and then eventually sold it to her ex. But we did own a house, so I know what that's like. But other than that one experience, I've rented. My whole life I have rented, and I personally prefer renting to owning a home, and let me tell you why. For one, the projects. Oh my gosh, the number of projects you have when you own a home seem like they're never ending. Whereas if you rent, you can either do the project yourself, or if you don't, or can't, or won't, you reach out to the person who owns the house and it's their responsibility. So you have actually a lot more free time because you're not married to a project. Along that same vein, since you are renting, you're not going to put money into projects. You're not going to do projects that aren't necessary. So you're going to save yourself some time on doing stuff like that too. Whereas if you own, then you want to put that value back into your own property, but you're not going to do that for a rental. And if you're one of those people that gets a little restless and likes to move every once in a while, then obviously owning a home can be a little bit more difficult because you either have to sell the home when you move or you have to rent it out, which is a whole nother set of problems and difficulties. Whereas, of course, if you're renting, then that's a totally different set of solutions to your problems. But like all housing right now, both owning and renting are ridiculously expensive for something that is necessary to life. So let me know, own or rent?